image in my mouth.
CrossFit at 2, MMA at 4.
This is gross. It was gross. Like, you know, the human body's funny. When it bleeds enough, you don't feel it anymore, which is so gross. And then I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. Right?
Anyway, team, welcome to today's behind the scenes.
It was so gross.
Yeah, good advice. If you could travel to one time zone ever, it can be forward or back, when would it be?
For one time or to live?
No, just to go and have a look, see what it was like, or
Like
what
Back
it
to
would
the
be like.
Future?
Anything.
Like taking the DeLorean back in time?
You can travel anywhere.
Ah.
I feel like I would go to the future, hide a DeLorean where I live, and then go back in time, and then I could go to anytime I wanted.
Would you want to see your future?
It's like going to the zoo.
No, I think that's scary to see your future.
So you'd want to go to the future but not see your future?
No, just so I could have so I could get the toy. Because things like going back to see like medieval times, like, so you watch period pieces in movies and you're like, oh, those dresses are cool or everything's cool, but they didn't smell good back then. They were probably really bored and they were probably really hairy. So I would really like to investigate how that actually goes. Oh, I have a good one. Sorry, go back. Go ahead. I mean,
Rewind, go.
I would definitely like to see how they got to the moon in the 60s. You know, it's like they always give me crap on the podcast about that when we never went to the moon. I actually want to see how the engineers did it back then, and just to be eyewitness.
Just want to supervise.
Yes.
And just make sure.
Yes. Sorry, fast forward. What were you going to say?
Oh, you saw me almost die.
Here's a question for you. If you could change your name to anything else, what would it be?
Ooh, ooh. That's a really good question. All right, give me 2 seconds.
3, 2, 1, you gotta say it.
Antonio. I actually really like my actual name. Could I say no? Like,
I don't want to.
Sorry.
Happy? Felt good?
Yeah. It's a good workout. Like, basically all legs.
No grip though.
Right, that's an improvement. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just how fast can you cycle your pistols and your overhead squats. Like, unless you have kind of weak shoulders, and that's a relative term, it's just a leg workout. So it was fun though. Yeah.
3 seconds to answer this.
Yeah.
If you could change your name to anything else, what would you change it to?
My name?
3, 2, 1.
Thor.
yeah, it's me.
15th place in the event of the 2017 Reykjavik CrossFit Games.
Opens up the squat at the top.
I've never seen pistols done like you do pistols.
That's because that's the type of pistol that's like, do whatever you can do to get them done.
He literally curtsies.
I just like, I can't like, no, just like in front. It's ugly.
When the music was going on, it looked like you were dancing.
Well, just gotta put your dancing shoes on and go for it, you know?
Was that painful?
Yeah, it was tough on the legs for sure. Like, even like just running through the handstand push-up after every interval that was tough on the legs.
And it was an impressive crossing the line. You did a dive across the line.
Yeah, I didn't know these guys were, I knew he was close. I didn't know Ben was there. I thought it was just me and you. I know. You both went and I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
30 seconds.
So, it was a race, you know? It's good.
Racing's fun.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you just said to Alex? You say, hey Alex, are you doing flip and shit?
Oh yeah, flips and shit. That's why I follow him on Instagram. It flips and shit, throws barbells in the air, is like Cirque du Soleil for CrossFit.
Now Johanna, Julia's daughter, trying to chase down Emily Dwyer. First in the heat, second in the
Smashed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that ankle wrapped up to her and overhead squats.
What movie?
It's called Taxi. Taxi is a French movie. There's 1, 2, 3, maybe even a fourth one.
No, I've
The
not
guy's
seen it.
Driving a Peugeot, and then he presses a button. The car turns into like Fast and Furious type car, and then he just ditches the police all the time, dude. You gotta watch that thing. It's a classic.
So you love the DJ basically?
Yeah, I can never hear when he's what he's playing when I'm going, because you try to stay in the zone. But sometimes I feel like sick beats are going on the competition. I like that.
So?
It's pretty funny watching such big, muscly grown men do so many burpees. I don't know why. It's kind of like, it's like massive manly deadlift. Burpees,
See how it shakes out after it.
Just lean on us, okay?
Rory, get it.
Not to this one, sends the wrong message.
That guy was going to be the winner of that event.
Hello.
Did you have fun pulling deadlifts and doing burpees?
It was over before I could even think about it.
How was the fat bar?
The fat bar was actually not too bad. I kind of liked it better because it wasn't as grippy. You didn't have to like death grip it. Just like hold it there like a monkey.
Have you got big hands or?
No.
No.
So you just monkey grip it, like barrel of monkeys,
Yeah. I know. If someone could deliver you some food right now, what would you take?
Honestly, I have no appetite right now. None. But if I had to choose, a donut.
Pizza all day.
Pineapple on it?
And I heard that like people were getting hurt, so I was like, just reset it, drop it, it's fine. But I wouldn't necessarily pick that workout for myself, so I'm really happy with how I did on that.
I'm catching you because every time I see you and I just want to know what's on your shoes.
What's on my shoes?
Yeah.
Where is it? Small but mighty, it's kind of going off. I'm gonna take it off and put the Icelandic flag on as soon as I can.
Oh, wait, no, the other side.
Yeah, it's here.
Did you enjoy the event?
Can't say I like the last workout was not enjoyable, but it was kind of fast and yeah.
You pulled a lot of
little bit better. But
You pulled a lot of good faces on the overhead squats.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a hard one also.
You enjoy smiling.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I do.
Við skulum ekki uppljóstra alveg leyndamálum. Mr. Craig Ritchie is recording.
It's in Icelandic, no one knows.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that your handwriting was all right. Snorri, why aren't you putting your signature on there?
because nobody cares about me. Literally.
I'll say that.
That is so mean to say that. And not true.
Do you care about him?
Of course I do.
Yeah, there we go.
He's
See?
a very important piece of this.
She's starting to like me, yeah.
See you on the vlog because you're apparently the only Icelandic MMA fighter.
Well, in the UFC, yeah?
Yeah, the UFC. That's crazy. And you train with Gudmundsson sometimes?
Yeah. He's been in Mjolnir a few times. We've done some MMA together, and then he showed us some CrossFit training as well. Or he joined our strength and conditioning program for a session and made us look really bad. So
Is Gudmundsson could Gudmundsson knock people out? Is he a good fighter?
I don't know. He has some power though. I took him on the pads, and then he has power. Give him that. But I don't think he's the kind of guy that goes around looking for trouble.
You can't break him yet. He's got to win the games first.
Do you use a bit of CrossFit in your training?
Yeah. My strength and conditioning coach is a CrossFit trainer, so.
That's pretty badass. Fraser, can you choke Jazz out on the vlog for me, please?
Hey!
Because what did happen? You were like midway through the second lot of deadlifts and...
Yeah, so I mean, basically, like a workout like that where you got to push the line. Like, if you honestly do deadlifts fully the right way and like you try and move perfectly, you're not going to get a good time and you're going to fall down the leaderboard. So, I was trying to push the line on the deadlift, cycle them as quickly as I can, and honestly, I think I just I pushed the line a little too far and stood up like my 5th or my 6th deadlift, and my back just spasm blocked up. So I took a step back and I went to like bend over to pick it up again, and I couldn't even bend over. So just kind of took a knee, and it
happens.
It happens, and yeah, sometimes sucks real bad. Honestly, it's the first time I've ever gotten a serious injury during a competition. Like, I've never had to pull out of a competition before. So it's really frustrating.
But the good thing is you've already qualified for the games.
Yeah, it's 99% certainty I've qualified for the game. So as long as everything plays out the way it's looking to, I should get an invite on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. And so I'm looking forward to having like a month to kind of rebuild, and like I haven't really had a break from training since. It's forever. I don't even know. Like, it's been months since we've had a break in training because it went after the games, take some time off, and then it was basically Wadapalooza, South Africa, the Open, here. It's like all those things lined up. So we haven't had a second to just
breathe.
Yeah, dial back. So but I'm probably done for the weekend. If I finished, it would just be for stupid egotistical reasons. So I'll probably not. My wife and my coach wouldn't let me do that.
You can't flex an ego.
Exactly, you can't flex an ego. So, yeah, so that's probably it. But I mean, luckily, CrossFit's an awesome sport. Guys help me off the floor.
That was really cool to watch, and the team have loved having you on the vlogs.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey team.
Man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
This is epic. Good.
1 minute to go still of the time cap, and 1 minute reset.
Steve, that was a race though. Did you know who was next to you? Did you see him?
I faced that way on purpose. Keep my eye on him.
You tripped over the box once too.
No, my legs were going.
You did a knee one.
What?
You did like a knee over.
I did. Yeah, knee box overs. Knee and then box.
42 points.
Was that exciting or what?
I've got so many
any vegetables.
It's got peas as well.
Tuck my peas back in my purse.
Squeeze them out. Oh, sorry.
Oh, my word, they actually do.
It's a cheeky little pea.
Cheeky pea.
And I put my avocado back in my purse and no one wants her avocado hanging out there. Fanny pack.
I love that. I'm gonna have to get one there. This is heavy! That's basically what happened. Yeah, check this out.
This weekend in 3 words.
Let's freaking go. Love it.
Bring the heat.
I thought it was going to be something like really, really exhausting.
My body hurts, but I was like, I gotta get fired up. Let's freaking go.
I love that. Yeah. Having that spirit at the end of a 3-day comp is like, I mean, that's quite something.
Oh no, trust me, I felt awful. I'm like wobbling around, my back hurts, but.
What are you going to start?
I'm going to start a campaign. Will Morad wildcard invite to the CrossFit Games. You can't miss it by a spot 2 times and not get an invite.
Are you going to sign it?
Then you would need a wild card spot too. You've missed it more than twice, Paul.
I know, but he's been like 1 spot away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, well done on winning all the strength events.
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
It's just what I
snatched 308 pounds. No big deal.
It's just
Seriously, I do.
I have one thing to do when I get to these comps, and it's try to win the strength event. That's why I get invited.
So you're going to go away and work on your strength?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been doing for the last year. Just snatching and clean and jerking in the garage.
His deadlift bouncing is what he needs to work on, because I was better than him at bouncing the deadlifts today.
By 3 seconds, yes.
So 613 in the.
This guy team is someone who just placed 3rd at this competition, just narrowly missed out, like ridiculously narrowly missed out. And we were rooting for him. Yeah, you.
Do you want me right here?
Yeah. What is your story? Because your story is inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah, so I made the CrossFit Games 2014. Kind of set myself up to be a pro in the sport. And then I barely missed the games in 15, 2 spots. 16, 1 spot. In 17, I was prepping for Wodapalooza. It was going great. At Wodapalooza, I went into kidney failure. Was in the hospital for 8 days. While I was there, they took a biopsy of my kidney. There you're good. Told me I had this autoimmune disorder called IgA nephropathy. It didn't cause my kidney failure at the event, but it was just a coincidental finding. So that kind of made me rethink if I wanted to be a pro athlete, because it's hard on your kidneys. And I was just married at the time and stuff, and it's just not.
Hey,
there she is.
Shout out.
And my mom. So I decided to step away from the sport. Sold my gym, went into corporate America, worked 9 to 5, which was.
You gave up on your dream because you kind of had to.
Yeah, I think it was taken from me. I didn't.
Yeah.
I made the rational decision for somebody who thought he was really sick. And I chose to be healthy, so
makes sense.
Yeah, I took time off. Still training a little bit, but nothing like this. And then I had been seeing a nephrologist for 8 months, and he went back and looked at my pathology report from the biopsy, because all my levels were normal, there was no sign of anything. And he looked at it and he's like, there's no evidence of this. If you want to return to sport, you can just be a little bit more careful about taking NSAIDs and eating too much protein and hydrating and all these things that keep your body healthy. Be a little smarter about that. So I was like, okay, great. Decided to come back to the sport in 2018. I did my first thing back. I did Team Wodapalooza with Noah and Travis. We're 2 buddies of mine. We got 2nd, and that was kind of cool. I'm on the podium. It's a team event, so it's not the same as this, but still. And then I did the Open. I didn't qualify for regionals last year, but it wasn't I didn't really expect to. And then it's been just a full tack mode ever since. With
crazy.
Yeah, with a little bit fresher perspective on, enjoying the experience and being able to share these crazy events with my family. And we're in Iceland, and I'm getting paid to work out. And
did you think when you got told that you shouldn't really do sport and you had this, that you'd ever be doing it again?
No, I didn't think I'd ever be doing this again. Which is kind of surreal. This is all pretty surreal. I'm still a sick competitive person, so I want to make the games and like be on the podium at the games, not just at a sanctional. But yeah, the fact that I'm doing this and I love it, I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, I never thought it would happen again, so yeah, it's pretty cool. But
there you go, team. You didn't know him before, neither did I, and now you know his whole story and his family.
That's it. That's pretty much
and his
all
girlfriend.
I have.
Yeah. Hey, it's a great story.
Hey, appreciate you.
What an epic story that is.
Yeah.
Hey, no excuses, people.
Look who's at the front.
Does it come with fries?
Does it come with fries?
I'm gonna get a beer inside. Or should I say chips?
Chips. And ketchup. Chips and ketchup.
Chips and ketchup. I got a cheeseburger. Or as they say here, Bilderburger.
Nailed it.
Rolls off the tongue.
Your contribution.
That is wait, hold on. That's official CrossFit news over there. But we're not talking about CrossFit news. We're talking about where tomato ketchup came from.
Do you know where ketchup came from, Craig?
No.
Tomato ketchup is originally a Chinese condiment. It is like a 3,500-year-old recipe that has developed over time into what we see as ketchup.
There you go.
See, that team is not just a CrossFit news outlet. He also has many random facts.
My wife calls me Google, so yeah.
You know, in the house when you have like, hey Google.
Hey Almond.
Yeah.
But we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we wait.